Guys, welcome to Barca Volume, an emergency live stream. I just had to do it. There's so much to talk about. Marcus Rashford landed in Barcelona, and a lot of us are excited. Even me, not being a Marcus Rashford cup of tea. The more I think about it, the more excited I am. But more developing news. Yesterday was reported that Marcus Rashford took a major pay cut, right? And today, well, that's not the case. And there's a few other things that are developing around this thing, and one of those things is end the stream Dave. He's literally laughing at this deal, and I'm gonna educate and I'm gonna expose these people who think they just turn on the camera and start yapping and blapping ridiculous thoughts. And we are going to be looking at picking apart his entire video. And we're also, guys, this is why you need to stick around to the end of the stream, because we're also going to be taking a look at highlights from Marcus Rashford himself. And we're not going to look at anything from Manchester United. Everything that I want to see on this stream is recent. I want to see what he did last year with Aston Villa. And if you're interested, you need to stick around to all these topics. But guys, one thing I need to say is smash the likes. And one more thing, if you guys can comment, get in the chat so we can get new people in here, because if you haven't noticed, I am 6 subscribers away from hitting 2,000, guys. I can't believe this. And I'm going to give away that Lamine Yamal jersey. And by the way, I already ordered it. I know, right now a lot of people can't get their hands on this thing. Well, guess what? I'm a lucky guy. And you guys are going to be luckier than I am, because one of you guys is going to get this jersey from myself. I'm going to ship it to you guys. I am going to give it away, a Lamine Yamal jersey, as soon as I hit 2,000. And how cool would it be to just do it live right now with you guys? So 24 people watching this stream. And I want you guys to get in the chat. And I also want you guys to hit the like button. There's 4 likes right now. I know we can do a little bit better than that. But guys, let me know what you want to see first. Do you want to see the highlights from Rashford, or do you want me to pick apart the end the stream Dave who laughed the Marcus Rashford deal to Barcelona? Get in the chat right now and let me know while I go over this news right now. This is the latest right now. Look, as a card lover myself, this is music to my ears. Marcus Rashford this morning is already bound to Barcelona, guys. He landed already. This is about an hour ago. And that is Marcus Rashford in Barcelona right now as we speak. So don't forget, guys, please let me know. There's 28 people watching. Let me know in the chat. Get in the chat. Do you want to see the Marcus Rashford highlights, or you want to see me pick apart in the stream Day's video today? He dropped it today. I don't know. Maybe some of you haven't watched it yet, but he was laughing at Marcus Rashford. So even Fabrizio Romano himself was reporting that basically Rashford is in Barcelona. Guys, is this kind of surreal? Even just a couple of days ago, we were so dead in the transfer window. No, but nothing was really going on. And all of a sudden, dude, guys, I'm 2 subscribers away from hitting 2,000. This is going to be so fun, dude. I'm like 10 minutes into it. I know we're just going to hit 2,000 in a minute. But yes, so Marcus Rashford right now, I can't believe it. Like, even if it wasn't my choice, I just wanted Barcelona to do this because it gives him time to start training. It gives him time to get settled in Barcelona. It gives him time to get to know the players. And right before the preseason, how cool is it going to be? Barca's back, man. How cool is it going to be in a couple of weeks when the preseason starts? I don't care if it's at 3 a.m. my time. These games are going to be really, really in a really bad time for me. They're supposed to be at like 3 a.m. or like 4 a.m., something like that. Anyways, but I don't care because Rooney Barge is going to be there. Virgili is going to be there. Apparently Rashford is right on time to be there. John Garcia is going to be there. Dude, I'm so pumped. I cannot wait. I cannot wait, guys. This is so crazy. I cannot believe that Marcus Rashford. I gotta be honest, guys. Before I say that, with all that being said, all my excitement, with everything else, right? I have to say it. I don't like the deal that Rashford got from Barcelona. I know. At this point, who cares? But I just thought that Rashford didn't have leverage because he wanted to play for Barcelona, and Rashford. I mean, at the end of the day, he only gave us a 15% discount. I thought we were going to get a little bit of a better discount. As per reporter yesterday, we were going to get a much bigger discount right now. So he's right here. Like I'm so excited. His form looks incredible, by the way. I already watched the video that we're gonna watch from the highlights from Rashford. He looks really fast. But guys, I am looking for the news. I don't want to speak on it. I want to read it to you guys because apparently he's getting a lot more than I thought he was going to get. So I want to make sure I give you guys those numbers. I think it's going to get around. Okay, here it is. Here it is, right here. All right. So it says Barca have finalized all the paperwork for Rashford deal, and he's set to arrive in Spain. The club will cover the gross salary, which is 14 million. So I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, okay, that's more than it was reported yesterday, right? Along with the performance-related bonuses, so he can make even more than that. Usually, what the player is going to receive is usually about half. The other half it's in taxes and fees and all that. But right now, Rashford is going to make at least 7 million, basically net from Barcelona. So Barcelona is going to have to unload the bank here for 1 year on Marcus Rashford. So okay, I'm looking at it from the club standpoint, right? Guys, 1 subscriber away, man. If you're not subscribed to this channel, might as well subscribe right now and be that 2,000 subscriber right now. Let's do this, guys. Come on, we can do this. Anyways, so I think this is the way the club is looking at it, right? This is the way they're looking at it. They said, you know what? The Nico Williams deal fell through. And we were going to give Nico Williams about 14 million per season, which is in reality, it's gonna be the same deal we're gonna pay Rashford, except for Barcelona was already prepared to pay Nico Williams for the next 4 to 5 years, the 14 million, because he was gonna make about 7. So Barcelona basically said, you know what? They were probably negotiating, and at some point they were like, maybe okay, that's more money than we wanted to pay, but the fact that it's not a forced buyout option, and we already budgeted that money that was gonna go to Nico. Why don't we just roll the dice on Marcus Rashford and give him the money? Because Marcus Rashford, even though he's gonna give us a pay cut, he's still gonna be making a lot of money. If you don't know this yet, Marcus Rashford is going to be in the top 5 players in terms of player salary next season. So that's something that right off the bat, guys, it slipped through. I hit 2,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you guys so much. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate every single one of you and for being part of this community. And guys, I am going to officially give away this jersey. I'm supposed to get it in the next 7 days. I will be posting. So guys, you need to activate the notification bell so you don't miss the giveaway. It's going to happen on a live stream. So guys, do not miss the giveaway, because you guys need to go comment on the Pathetic Club video. All the new comments from, not when the video was posted, but I think it was a week later. I'm going to count all those comments on that video and pick one winner from all the comments. I'm going to put all of them in a jar. In an old-fashioned way, I'm going to be doing it here live with you guys. So guys, thank you for subscribing to this channel. So as I was saying, Marcus Rashford and Barcelona came to an agreement because Barcelona already have budgeted that kind of money. But it's not my money. I'm not going to act like I'm pissed about this or anything like that. But I will tell you guys that I think that Barcelona panicked a little bit because they could have negotiated this deal a little bit better. I think Rashford would have signed for about 10 million. If we could have played for 5 to 6 million, at least save a little bit there, we could have done it. But Barcelona wasn't messing around. We wanted to get this thing done. We don't want to be messing around. We want to move on to the next big thing, and that is basically what we wanted to do. Guys, I'm going to read the chat a little bit, so get in the chat right now because I'm going to give you guys some time before I hit either let me know in the chat right now, what do you want to see me do first? Roast and the stream Dave who was laughing at Marcus Rashford to Barcelona, or do you want to see the highlights from Marcus Rashford himself? Anyway, so somebody's already laughing. Let's see. First to comment. You were actually the second to comment. Let's see. Rashford cooking Madrid already, right? Pedri. Agdor says, welcome Rashford. Yes, welcome Rashford to Barcelona. I wonder where he's going to leave, by the way. I wonder if there's a player who's going to raise their hand and say, Rashford, you know what? You can come live with me for a couple of days until you get settled. Or maybe you go to a hotel. But it would be nice if a player would actually raise their hand and say, you know what, you can stay at my house. It happens all the time. Gotta remember, Rashford, best years were under Oli and Mourinho. So both father figure coaches, and Flick is that to do. Don't worry, I think he will cook. Well, you know what? Why don't we just get into it, right? So Hansi Flick, the whole entire squad in Barcelona, before Hansi Flick got here, did we think Barcelona was going to be the best club in the world? Come on. Nobody saw this coming. Like, I don't think any of you actually saw this coming, right? And everybody on the squad took their level one or two tiers up. Everybody. I'm not going to mention the whole squad because even, I can tell you right off the bat that what jumps the gun is Frankie de Jong. Like, it's incredible. His form, it's insane. I never would have thought that right now I'd be wondering, do I want to see Frankie or do I want to see Marc Bernal? Marc Bernal was the future for Barca, and I was like, man, if we can just now, I don't know. Like we have Pedri, and I don't know if I want to see him with Bernal or with Frankie de Jong, because Frankie de Jong is just too good, man. Like with Frankie de Jong, we lose defense, but we have so much more possession of the ball. It's just insane. I have no doubt that Hansi Flick will do what he needs to do with Marcus Rashford to bring him back to confidence. I have no doubt, but I just don't know. I think it's going to be on a rotation, so it's going to take him a little bit of time. It would have been perfect if we actually had a hole there, because we can just give him the confidence and give him time to be able to get back to his normal self. But yeah. You say Abdor says, I can't wait for next season, man. Man, you're my guy. You and me both. If you remember Navri and Bayern, yes, not just him though. There's a lot of players in that squad that just brought back their form with Hansi Flick. It's a clown move. I agree with him. Do you agree with end the stream, Dave? It's not a clown move. I will get into it. I mean, I'll just say it right now. Okay. As I said, you can go back to my regular videos, and I said this. I don't agree with this move. I don't want this move. One, because I wanted Nusa, I wanted Fofana. I wanted Lookman first. If I can get Lookman, I would go with Nusa or Fofana, because we don't have a hole at the left wing. We just need depth. So if we can get somebody that we can, have there for a year or so and kind of work himself into the starting role and developed, that would have been my ideal situation. But now that we have Marcus Rashford, it's like it's just a loan. Like we're not expecting him to be the starter or to be a star. We just want him to contribute for next season. So it's not a clown move because we are getting him on a loan, and if it doesn't work out, we can just send him back. You can just send it back. It's the only thing that I don't like. It's the pricing, the 14 million. It's really, but not getting him. Getting him is not. It's not a clown move. I gotta tell you. So he will earn more than Yamal, Pedri, and Rafa. That's the one thing that didn't sit well with me, because I thought that Deco did a good job in Laporta of getting Lamine Yamal in a team-friendly deal. and now this is not going to sit well with other players. I didn't want him to come into this club and be a top earner. I wasn't going to allow it. If I was the sporting director, I would have told Marcus Rashford, you know what, this is the team you want to play for. You've been twerking to play for us. I'm not going to bring you in and be a top 5 earner. I'm just not going to do it, bro. You want to come in here and make 5-6 million? Fine. I'm not going to give you 14 million. Hell no. I'm not doing it. I'm just not. Volume. Can you mod me? Please? I don't know what that is. I'm not a tech savvy as some people may think. I know I'm doing streaming, but I don't know what that is, man. I'm sorry to tell you. 14 million for a loan. 14 million for a loan. Yeah, man. I don't like it. Especially yesterday when the news was supposed to be a huge pay cut. That's why I was so excited. Now that I'm reading the little words on the label, I'm not liking it as much. And you guys know this because I am not a Marcus Rashford. I haven't been advocating for Marcus Rashford. So, and the fact that it's not a guarantee, that's what is not sitting well with me. Not a guarantee. We don't know what it's going to be. Hansi Flick, he's going to benefit from Barca. He's coming in to an amazing offense. He's coming into an offense that's insanely good. So that's benefiting him a lot more than it's benefiting Barca. If he comes in a Barca and just blows it out of the water and somebody else wants to take him for a lot of money, he can do that. But what's in it for Barca? Why does Barca have to pay 14 million? I think they panicked, man. I don't like it. I just got to be honest. So saying 10 mil, Fabrizio saying 14 mil, so who knows which is right. It's 14 mil. It's 14 mil at this point. There's no ifs and buts about it. It says, congratulations on 2,000 subscribers. I appreciate it, man. Hey, this is all you guys, man. This is your show. Whatever you guys want to do, we're doing it, baby. Rashford says, Rashford coming is going. Guys, by the way, how many likes? There's 70 people watching right now. That's crazy, man. 29 likes. Come on. Let's get to 40. At least 40 likes so we can get to even more people. There's 70 people watching. That's crazy, man. So Rashford says, Rashford, coming is going to add more firepower to the attacking line. Yes, that's what I like about this move, and I'm gonna get into it when I watch the end the stream day right now in just a second. It says the pace of Rashford is gonna scare the Jesus out of La Liga and cook badly. Yeah, even he cooked badly even in the Prem. Yeah, I understand. The only issue with Rashford is that he needs space. In the Premier League, there's a lot more space, and there's not the same kind of spacing that you will get in La Liga because a lot of teams, they know they're not better than you, so they are going to play you with a low block, and they are going to handcuff you. And when you don't have that spacing, I want to see what Marcus Rashford can do without space. In the Prem, there's a ton of spacing. And Marcus Rashford will make an amazing piece to a team who likes to play on the counter. He is a counter monster. I tell you that. I think a team like Real Madrid, they like to play on the counter. So yeah. Andrew, what's up, man? It says defenders are going to be in a shamble when you have Rashford, Lamine running the speed. Yeah, it's going to create problems. But I think most people, I want you guys to have the right expectation. He's not going to start for this team. Marcus Rashford, this is why I didn't want him to make this money. Because why would you Why would you have someone making all this money if you're going to put him in the bench? That doesn't make any sense. Hey, Mohammed, thank you for asking people to smash the likes, man. I appreciate anyone who supports this show and is pushing for us to succeed. And I want you guys, please hit the like. There's so much more. Yeah, everyone watching, you need to stick around. The best part of the show is not arrived yet. We're going to be looking at the end of stream day who's laughing at us for this deal with Marcus Rashford. And also, we're going to be looking at some highlights from Marcus Rashford with Aston Villa. Okay? So, MRXP says, it's time to see if Rashford can be good a player. To be honest, I am not hyped until I see Rashford play under pressure of Barca and media, and most importantly, himself. Yeah, you bring up a good point. I don't want to be too overly hyped, but it's a great addition. Some people say that are Madrid fans that they think that this is a better move than Nico Williams would have been. I disagree. But yeah, maybe you guys do agree. Maybe let me know in the chat. So I think about what Man United will think if okay. So think about what Man United will think if he's willing to lower half of his wage to join another team. Yeah, I know. Right now things are not going great for Manchester United. Yeah. So says run it up, chat. Hey, thank you guys for pushing for the chat, man. I really appreciate that. That helps me get to more people, guys. This is the last chat I'm gonna read before we even get. I didn't see anybody giving me opinion about what you want to see first, so I'm just going to decide. If you look at what the deal is, it appears that Barca went up to 14 mil in order to reduce the buyout option to 35 mil to 30 mil. That's a great point. So probably Barca is saying, like, we already budgeted this money for Nico, so we are going to give him more money now, but if we buy him, we're not going to buy him for 50 or 60. We're going to buy him for 35. And that was a great part of it. Yeah, that was a great deal. Barca will not pay a loan fee to putting together a loan fee. So no existing in wages for 14 mil is still cheap. Okay, yeah, so I hear the point. I get the point. So, guys, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to talk about end the stream, Dave.
Rashford to Barcelona. Here we go, people.
Okay.
I'm absolutely dying here. Unbelievable. I do you know what? I can't even do these intros because Rashford to Barcelona. What on earth is going on with football?
So, first of all, what's the point of even laughing at another club? Wouldn't you just be okay with it? And, like, what? Okay, it's like me laughing at Real Madrid because they got Joselu on a loan. You know what? Like, when Real Madrid got Joselu, to me, it was irrelevant. Like, I'm like, I don't even know. I haven't even seen this guy play. Why, let alone start laughing at a club because they're getting a player on a loan.
They couldn't get Nico Williams, so they decided to go for the next, I would say next best thing, but actually I mean next worst thing because I don't even rate Nico Williams, never mind Marcus flipping Rashford. He's just even worse than Nico Williams. What are Barcelona absolutely thinking? But do you know what?
So he's saying he's even worse than Nico Williams. So he's laughing at the fact that Rashford is worse than Nico, but in reality, that's common sense. Nico Williams, it's in better form than Rashford. He has been more consistently better. I don't know what is there to laugh about. This is common sense, Dave. Like, what are you talking about? Like, Nico Williams is getting a huge deal from Athletic Club, and Barcelona was banging the table for him to give him a 5-year deal, and here is Rashford on a loan because nobody else wanted him. People passed on him, and Manchester United don't want him. So I just don't understand why laughing at something so obvious. I don't see it.
It's all good for Real Madrid fans at the moment because we're sitting cozy here.
Okay, all right. So let me stop you right there, Dave. This is good for Real Madrid. Can somebody tell me here in the chat if somebody from Barcelona is leaving the club? How is it that somehow adding a player like Rashford somehow good for Real Madrid? Is Rafinha not going to be there? I'm sorry. Is Lamine Yamal not going to be there? Is Lewandowski not going to be there? Like, how is it that it's good for Real Madrid that Rashford's coming to Barca? That's like saying that it's good for Real Madrid, it's good for Barcelona. That if we just put it a hypothetical, it's good for Barcelona that Joao Felix is joining Real Madrid. How is that good for Barca when nobody's leaving? How is that good when like I don't care if you're gonna put Joao Felix in as a ball boy or getting coffee for Mbappe. I don't give a crap. Like, how is that gonna be somehow in a twisted way good for Barcelona? Can somebody in the chat please let me know? Enlighten me.
We've recruited well, and Barcelona have decided to get Marcus Rashford in.
Oh, they recruited well. Oh, okay. Let's see.
And I've got Barcelona fans actually gloating that they've got Marcus Rashford. This guy, the guy that loves to kick and run. That's all he does in every single football match he plays. The guy has no vision, no creativity, no nothing. Absolutely nothing to his game. And this is all good news for Real Madrid fans because...
Oh, this is good news for... this is why I said the Joao Felix example, because I want you guys to figure out how ridiculous this is. Somehow, like, he's trying to make fun of him.
If this guy was ever to play for you...
He says, okay, let me jump the gun here real quick. What are you saying, Football Carnage? Man Cooking Dave, I'ma have to get him on a chaos. Yeah, dude, get him on a chaos. I wish I could bring him on right now so you can talk about it. I don't hide from anybody, bro. Like, this is ridiculous. Whatever he's doing, it's ridiculous, bro.
Barcelona fans, beware. Because, let me tell you something. You get this guy in a one-on-one opportunity with a goalkeeper. Sorry to say, but he's missing. For a guy that's supposedly a clinical forward.
Okay. Has anybody said he was a clinical forward? I can say that based on last season, Vinicius Jr. was missing a lot of chances. So by that same logic, I can say Vinicius Jr. will miss 4 out of 5 chances. I don't get it.
Clinical from where? Clearly, I can see Barcelona fans already just trying to get into comments, but I've seen Barcelona fans say...
I think Real Madrid fans, they actually think that Marcus Rashford is going to start day one. Like, you can... Okay, one thing is to be excited about the move. Another thing is to think that he's going to come in and make changes about the offense already. Like, I'm out of words. Like, I just don't even know what to say, bro. Like, at some point, I don't know why the chats are not showing here, but let me see. It says, I want to hear from Football Carnage himself. It says, I said on my video Rashford will be decent signing for Barcelona. Won't be amazing, but will just be a solid player. Smart business for Barca. Better deal than signing Nico Williams. Okay, I disagree with that. I don't think it's a better deal than signing Nico Williams. So at least
Rashford to Barcelona, kick and run. Since when?
Right now.
Since when? This guy in a one-on-one will absolutely stink it up. And I'm laughing, I'm gloating, I'm enjoying myself because we have got, you know what? All the chances now to win La Liga. You have signed possibly one of the worst players I've seen in the last decade.
Oh my God, that's such an overstatement, Dave. What are you talking about, bro? One of the worst?
Of the worst players. And that's just saying something because one of the worst is actually a collective. Along with the Nico Williams, along with the Garnachos, these kind of players, the ones that love to do something on the pitch but look like they're actually doing nothing when they're actually looking like they're doing a lot. Doesn't make sense, does it? That's what it is. One of those players that just got a free pass because Man United don't want him.
Players.
Let's just be clear on that. Man United don't want Marcus Rashford. This is fact. Manchester United. They don't want him, so why would Barcelona want him?
Why not? Why not? It's a loan. We don't have to keep him. They understand that, please.
It's absolutely ludicrous, people. Ludicrous.
I would understand his point if we're getting rid of Lewandowski and bringing in Rashford, because Lewandowski actually, we know he fits the offense. We know what he knows how to play with Hansi Flick, and we know that Flick has done the best with Marcus Rashford, with Lewandowski, and we bring in somebody who's not a guarantee. We don't know if he's going to get hurt. I understand that. But Rashford is going to be a bench player next season. Get it together. Next season, he's going. I don't care who Real Madrid brings next season to be on the bench. To be on the bench, Dave. Like, this isn't a player who's going to be a starter unless he works his way up. We're not going to move Rafinha to the middle to number 10 and bench Dani Olmo just so that we can fit Rashford in there and have him start every single game. You guys don't understand that.
And I'm laughing. I'm just in cloud nine because I have no worries at all for all of Trent's defensive capabilities, if he has any, to face Marcus Rashford.
Wait until he starts talking about his
people
own
are saying,
team,
Hansi Flick is going to turn him into a machine. Hansi Flick is going to turn him into a machine like he did with Rafinha. Let me get you something straight here, Barcelona fans. And people think that I actually love Barcelona for some reason because I praised them last season.
Who
but
would have thought that?
Let me tell you something about Rafinha. Rafinha was actually a great player, even at Leeds.
He's about to compare Rafinha to Rashford. Watch.
But Rashford, for me, was never a great player at Manchester United. Was never a great player in that little spell with Aston Villa. He was never a great player. I'm sorry. You have recruited an absolute bum. A big one at that as well.
I could have said the same thing about Joselu, but nobody cared, Dave. Nobody cared when you guys got Joselu on a loan because he was a loan. Guess what? You could have got rid of him if it didn't work out. Right?
Because he is not going to do nothing for you. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Real Madrid and Real Madrid fans alike. Because we love to see this. We've gone in, we've got Dean Howson, we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, we've got Franco Mastantuono.
Yeah, you got my dude, he cooked Bastoni every single time at the Club World Cup. Bastoni, Mastantuono was dribbling around dude, Bastoni was just standing there, stealing the ball from the kid, and somehow you're so happy. You're so happy that Mastantuono is with you, even though he's going to be on the bench, right? Like, nobody cares you guys got Mastantuono, okay? Nobody cares. He's supposed to be the next Lamine Yamal, right? Well, you know what? You know why nobody cares? No Barca fan cares about that? Because he's going to be on the bench. Nobody cares for bench players. Nobody ever cared because if they can come in and contribute, then that's a great thing. But if they can't, who cares? You guys think that Marcus Rashford is going to start for Barcelona? Like, you guys actually think, I am so excited. Yeah, we got Dean. We got Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah. Dude, and what you do at the Club World Cup. I thought you guys, and somehow, some way, you're happy because we get in Rashford, and somehow, some way, Rafinha's not going to be there. Lamine Yamal is not going to be there next season. It's Lewandowski, Ferran, Pedri, Olmo. Are we going anywhere here? What is there to be excited? Is this a swap deal between Rafinha for Rashford? Because you're making it seem like we just made the biggest mistake in the world. If you're laughing about it, but you're raving about your Mastantuono, right? Yeah, you're raving about that kid who's not even going to start, and you're bashing on Rashford, who is actually more of a proven player. We don't even know what Mastantuono is going to. But you're so excited, Dave. Yeah, I got to hand it to you, man.
We've got Carreras. We're recruiting well. We're recruiting decently. We've got a decent manager. Yes, you probably have a better manager at this point in time. But for him to sign Marcus Rashford on a loan deal with a potential to buy, may I remind you.
That's how loans work, Dave. Why you need to remind us?
A potential to buy. I wouldn't even put that in the clause. I say, yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there it is, guys. There you have it. That's. I didn't want to do the whole video completely because I'm not trying to go for 2 hours on this show. But guys, if you haven't yet, please smash the likes. I got 57 likes, 100 more than 100 people watching. Guys, please support the channel. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel as well. I want to read what you guys are saying about all this. Excuse me. It says kick and run. So he's Beanie and Mbappe. Okay, yeah. So if we're just nitpicking everything, right? Oh, he's a kick and run player. Okay, so does Beanie kick and run? That's I gotta tell you, there was at one point. I'm not saying that this is the case right now, but at one point people were comparing Mbappe to Rashford when he was in his best form because they both played on the left wing. They both played some way kind of a similar styles. So I get that. So I mean that's the one thing though that I'm saying when it comes to dude, Dave is raving about Mastantuono, right? But he's calling Nico Williams trash. So Dave is an interesting guy because I as much as I'm hating on him right now, I actually watch his content. I think he's very insightful. I think the understanding of the game is really good, and I think he's willing to criticize his own team, which is Real Madrid, which is why people call him a Barcelona fan, and that's normal, right? If I'm talking bad about Barcelona, people are going to come at me and say that I'm a Real Madrid, closet fan, and sometimes it's good that people say that about you because that means you're being objective. And I give Dave that. I give Dave the fact that he gets upset when Real Madrid doesn't play well and he calls it out. But sometimes he gets on his rants and these topics like this. You just have to talk about it. Like I don't know. Like it's just like just like when he called Nico Williams a trash player. Like even now when Nico Williams is not playing for my team and he basically is a traitor for my team, I still would never say that. To read the other one, so. I think there was another one. I think there was another chat here. Volume, you're paying Rashford 260K a week. He's your 5th highest paid player in the next season. Would Barca give that money to him just to bench player? Yeah, why not? I mean, as I said in the beginning of the show, that basically this was Barcelona saying that's the budget they had for Nico Williams. So we were going to pay this money, and the only reason why we're paying him more is because we didn't want the forced buyout option, and we didn't want to buy him for 50 to 60 million if we want to keep him. So we lower that money only by paying him that much more money. Now, I did say at the beginning of the show, I did say this. I said I am not okay with this. Yesterday when the news was reported, I like the deal a lot better than I like it today because I am not happy with this kind of payment. I'm not happy with him being a top 5 earner because that sends a bad message. And if you remember correctly, and I know you do because I texted you, I said, I don't like bringing Mbappe to your club making a lot more money than Vini and Jude because it sets a bad precedent. Now, by that same logic, I don't like what Barcelona is doing with Marcus Rashford because they are setting a bad precedent. What they basically doing is they are saying we are willing to pay somebody who's not proven, who hasn't done anything for the club, and we are willing to put him at the top, making even more money than Nico Williams. And Nico Williams, than Lamine Yamal. And Lamine Yamal, he signed a team-friendly deal. And now that kind of goes to the wayside because you're paying this more money to Marcus Rashford. So I don't like that. I'm not going to be double-faced about that. You know me well. So that's what I said at the beginning of the show. I did say what I needed to say. So I am going to be showing you guys some videos, some highlights. We're going to be watching highlights about Marcus Rashford, but we're not going to watch anything about Manchester United because I want to see how good he is right now. How good was he last season? That's That's really what I need to that I what I want to say. So man said Mastantuno. Exactly, man. That's my point. He really went out there and said Mastantuno. That's what really got me worked up to the point that I got to talk about Dave, bro, because what is he doing over there? Like, what is he smoking? Franco, the guy at the Club World Cup, dude. I'm telling you, Bastoni was looking at him. He was trying to dribble, and Bastoni was like, okay, I'm getting the ball right here. He's going right here. He's going there. Like a little kid, like an adult playing with a little kid. He didn't show me anything. Like, I'm just letting you guys know. And he's okay, by the way. I think that he's going to develop into something good. I'm not hating on the kid, but I do think it's double-sided that you're willing to call trash to somebody like Nico Williams, who is a proven player, but you're gloating and glazing about Mastantuno, bro. Give me a break. Give me a break. He's not holding bench. I think it's just Madrid fans right here thinking that he's going to start. Yeah, it's I don't know. It says cares about Franco though, moving Madrid. Yeah, and you know what? The fact that Madridistas are making fun of Barcelona paying this much money. Have you looked at yourselves? Have you looked at yourselves and the kind of money you paying Mastantuno? But you guys don't have a salary cap. Only Barca does, and apparently every single signing, Tebas have to come out and talk about it. But you guys can sign Dean, you guys can sign Trent, you guys can sign Mastantuno, you guys can sign Carreras, and nobody talks about it. Nobody says a bleep because you guys are the state club. You guys are the club from the Spain. So yeah, you guys are very well protected. Dave is just trying to cope from the fact that Madrid is, it just. Let me see what else Carnage is saying. There's a lot of chats, guys. Like the stream, man. This has been fire, right? So far, it's been fire. So it says Dave is joining Chaos tomorrow. Yeah, bring him on, baby. Have I ever hide from a debate? I asked for this. I live for this. I used to. I don't debate sports, but I like debates. I love. One of my passions is being a lawyer. I never became a lawyer, but I love debates. Don't get me wrong. Just let me know what's the debate so I can actually think about what I'm going to do. Bro, what's happening? LOL. Yeah, Cook, Barca Volume. What is up, Barca React? Yeah, man. I woke up and because I follow Dave, I have his I like his content. I'm never everyone watching here. Yeah, let me. I'm never gonna say that I hate him. I like his content. I watch it. He's very objective. When Real Madrid loses, I like watching him because he rants, he gets upset. So I like Dave. I think he's knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable. But he says we don't have the financial issues you guys do. Be honest. Yeah, we don't. But okay, so let me touch on this. We don't have the financial issues you guys do. Be honest. We're one of the best run clubs. Yes, you are. That's disingenuous. What's not disingenuous, Will, is that we have a club president that every time we make a move, he has to say something. He has to share added papers to Athletic Club. When has that ever happened to an NBA team? When has that ever happened to an NFL team? Imagine, just imagine like Roger Goodell showing Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, Dallas Cowboys audit papers. So that only happens in a crazy league that you guys have an upper hand because he's a Madrid fan. You guys get that, right? Like at least somebody who has a normal sense would actually acknowledge that we have a club president, so every time that Barcelona is doing something, he has to come out and say that. He has to come out and give us an opinion about Barcelona's finances. When have we ever seen that in any of the other leagues? I just want to ask any Madrid fan that, and probably I won't hear it. So guys, thank you. This chat has been fire. We are about to watch. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Actually, I'm gonna put the video. I see. If I get copyrighted, I don't care. I don't make money from YouTube anyways. So yeah, might as well watch it and see what happens. And this is all Aston Villa, by the way. This is that move that Day was talking about. Just kick and run, right? Dude, there's players that literally make a living with one move. Like I don't know how many players I can name that literally just one move, bro. Like there's nothing wrong with having one great move. And this is him playing on the right, by the way. This is why it's going to be really interesting to bring him in, because Rashford has the ability to play on the right. He has the ability to play on the left, and he can also play as a nine. He has played as a nine many, many, many times. Dude, he's sizing. It's insane, bro. One thing I gotta say though, he's got the speed, man. And this was last season. I mean, this has to be one of the five chances that Dave was talking about. Like he'll miss four and then he'll score one. This is the one he scored, apparently. Yeah, you're crazy, man. If you think that getting this player on a loan, it's a bad deal. I think you're just crazy, man. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I think that from what I've seen, like he's quicker on his feet. Like he can dribble a lot more than people. I think his dribbling abilities are very underrated. I think he can dribble a little bit more than Rafinha. I'm not saying he's better than Rafinha before you clip this, but he can dribble like Rashford can dribble, and his size looks incredible. I think his speed is still there, which is important. His speed, like in the counter, dude. I think Rashford on a team that likes to counter will be a monster. Like that's what he likes. He likes the space. He doesn't press much, but he likes the space, and that's the only thing that makes me a little worried is that I think that in La Liga he's not going to have the same spacing as he does in the Prem. The Prem is they play a lot of these teams play you punch for punch because they're really well. They're really well put together and they want to win every single game. But in La Liga he's not going to have the same spacing, and I think he may struggle with that. But when it comes to counters, I mean, a team like Real Madrid, don't get me wrong, man, he's got the speed. Carnage, man. We'll talk tomorrow, bro, for sure. I'm gonna be on your show. I wanted something just from Villa, guys. I don't want to get any gimmicks from Manchester United. I want to see what it was like last season. Okay. Villa was good last year, though. Does somebody know in the chat why Bela didn't want to pay Rashford. That's one thing I've always wondered. Because he looks good, man. Like, he looks fast. His speed is still there. Guys, please like the stream. All right, so that's a pass he's going to get from us every single time. In stride, baby. In stride. We're going to get him in stride every single time. You better book on that. That's a Barca offense style play right there. You know, his size looks incredible. Yeah, so Barcelona hasn't really had this kind of presence in the box like for a long time. And if you guys don't know, there's been so long since we actually had a left winger. We haven't had a left winger for a long time, and it looks like we finally do, which is it's a good sign. Look, that's a Barcelona offense right there. That's the same pass, Pedri, right? He's going to get those passes every game, bro. Imagine if he plays at the 9 next season and takes that spot from Lewandowski, who is basically leaving. Dude, this offense can unlock something good, man. I think he still got it, guys. He's only 27. He's not even 30. Ooh, so he's good at free kicks from what I've seen. I'm saying I'm seeing more dribbles than Rafinha. I'm not going to lie. He tries to dribbles more. Rafinha's more direct. He actually takes players on dribbles. Let's see. Yeah. So for being the kind of player that he's not a diva. I don't think he's a diva at all. I think he passes. He when he plays on the left wing, he likes finding the number 9. He likes finding the cam. He does all these things that are great. That from a left winger, you just need him to create. And I to be honest, I'm not gonna say I'm super impressed, but I'm pretty impressed. What is going on, Omar? Barca volume, big up, man. We got my guy. Guys, please like the stream. I got 100 people watching, 80 likes. I want to see if I can get, for the first time, 100 likes in one stream. And I think we can do it. 2011, though. Man, you guys have delivered. You guys have delivered on this show, and you guys have delivered on my channel, man. You guys have been great. I appreciate every single one of you. And now, it's official. I got to give away a Lamine Yamal jersey, which I already bought. I already purchased it. It's on the way. I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm guessing less than a week. As soon as it comes out, I will announce it. I will put a date so that everyone knows. And I'm going to be posting it on my community tabs so everybody gets to know that I'm going to be giving away this jersey, and I'm going to give the instructions there. So you guys don't have to worry about that. So let's read some of these chats. Sorry if I skip some of them. If I skipped your chat, man, don't take it personal. There's a lot of chats, and just rewrite them, and I'll get to them. So it says, but wages were plus signing bonus. Yeah. Banderson will be the next signing. You know what? I will be happy. I will be happy if Banderson is the next signing. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't heard anything, but Barcelona will be focusing on the left back position or right back or the full back position, I should say. Mbappe got 150 million signing bonus. Yeah, man. That's a lot of money. UEFA needs to step in on La Liga. Yeah, something's going on with La Liga. Barca plays similar to PSG, and PSG smoke Madrid. There you have it. But yeah. But my friend Dave, he's very, very, very happy, right? He's very happy. He's very excited. Tebas criticizes us every chance he gets. Yeah, right. He does. Real Madrid have voted for him to be to be resigned. Barca voted him to keep Tebas in. Do your research, bro. Well, why would I do my research? You're the one saying that, not me. I'm not saying that Barca voted or not. Football Carnage don't understand Barca on don't understand. Oh, okay. Don't underestimate Barca. Understand Rashford will turn into prime Rafinha. He will destroy the back line and fill. Okay, yeah. So Rafinha was a great example. A lot of Barca fans, we wanted Rafinha to be gone. We wanted somebody else. And then, lo and behold, Flick comes in and said, you know what? There's these things I can do with Rafinha. And he worked him into the offense. Now, what Rafinha had that Rashford's not going to have is that trust, is that spot. He's not getting that spot. He has to earn the spot, which is different. As a player, there's a difference between keeping your spot and earning your coach's trust and actually stealing it off the bench from somebody else. Rashford did an impact against Chelsea in February. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he played against in the UEFA Champions League, and he was cooking, man. He was. That's what I'm saying. Like, his form is still there. His form, it's guys. He can still ball. This is why Barcelona is still paying a lot of money for him. Dave is looking for attention now that Madrid is cooked. And yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Barcelona players and signings cook that fraud. Yeah, exactly, man. I gotta cook them, man. People can't just like turn on the camera and say whatever they want and not expect other people to react to their content. This is just what happens, right? Swear I'm watching Vinny Jr. right now, and bro, I'm talking. Yeah, exactly, right? He needs to focus on his team. He needs to focus on how trash Vinicius Jr. is looking right now. Why is he talking about Marcus Rashford being whatever he is, especially coming off the bench? I don't understand that. Can Mbappe do any of that? I'm not going to lie, guys. Mbappe is an incredible footballer, okay? Let's not be disingenuous. Mbappe is incredible. His finishing abilities are second to none. He gets a one-on-one. He's scoring those very consistently. It's laughable move. Barca signing Manchester United reject. We voted Tebas out. Okay, we're past this topic. Against Brighton, says Adam. Yeah, guys, like the stream, please. I'm trying to get to 100. I got 88. Yeah, it says Carnage is just clapping here. You guys sign on bonus. It's crazy. Mbappe, 150 mil. Bro, stop clapping and nothing is free. Dude, nothing is free. And not just that, but Real Madrid unloaded the bank and they got nothing, dude. Nada plete. Nada. Zero. Bagel. Donut. No titles. So hold that, Will, as you like to say. Hold that. Dave does this start over every season. Let him leave. That's how they cope. Guys, I'm going to make an important announcement right now on this channel. Every time Rashford scores and every time Rashford has a great game, my video reaction, because I'm going to do a post-game show. I've already said this. My post-game show is going to start with Dave laughing at Barcelona for getting Rashford. That's official announcement. Book it. Every time Rashford cooks, you're going to see a post-game show about me posting Dave's video laughing at Barcelona for getting him. We're going to cook this guy for a long, long time. Hey, even people on his video, go look it up. Even his own fan base are, as a Real Madrid fan, I got to say this, you're crazy. His own fan base calling him crazy, bro. Football Carnage. Xavi is not a great manager against better team, and he will destroy Atlanta. Showed and don't get cocky. Barcelona do the talking on the pitch. Exactly. That's what I like about my club. Big up the chat. Make sure you guys smash the like button and subscribe. I appreciate my man Will, man. He's he's a Madridista through thick and thin, and yeah, he's one of the biggest Madridistas I've known, and he's always supporting his club. You know, he is never going to say harsh truth or being more objective about it, but that's his thing. You know, he's very hopeful about everything that happens around his club, and he's always. But yeah, he's a cool guy, man. Behind cameras, fantastic kid, man. I really like Will. Rafinha. Rafinha dribbles kind of clucky, and he says, "Yeah, we'll talk tomorrow." He said, "We'll talk tomorrow because I'm going on his show, Football Chaos tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Eastern time, on Football Carnage. So you need to subscribe to Football Carnage, and we're gonna have a debate show. And apparently now I get the breaking news that Dave's coming on that show, and he was not supposed to come on that show. So what I'm getting and what I'm sensing is that Will wants to put me on the ring with end the stream Dave. That's kind of what I'm guessing, because he said Dave will be on the show tomorrow. So what does that mean? We're on a group chat, and I know Dave's not on that group chat, so he's bringing him on to talk to me about Marcus Rashford and the current state of Real Madrid. So bring it on. I'm a new content creator. I got 2,000 subscribers. I just started, but I'm not some small kid that is going to hide from a debate from a big content creator like Dave with 14,000 subscribers. So bring it on, baby. Let's do this tomorrow. Guys, tune into that show if you want to have some fun, because it's going to get heated. I can see me and Dave getting into it. Yeah, so it says facts, exactly. So far. Wait, is that a... Oh, is that a super chat? Wow, it says, thank you for your donation. Oh, somebody else donated it then. Why not? Why am I not seeing it? Okay, so I'll just read every chat. I'm not good with these things, man. It says, similar to Rafinha. Yes, very, very similar to Rafinha. And I think Rafinha dribbles a little bit more than Rafinha. Rafinha, it's more of a box to box. He's more of a straight shooter. That's why Rafinha is a stat monster, because he's not going to dribble you around. And I like that, by the way. I like players who are more direct, who are more to the point. I don't want a lot of like gimmicky stuff. Like, I just want my players to get straight to the point. That's really what I like. Then why don't you start him already? Then why you don't start him already? Relax, bro. We can't start him yet. Like, we almost won everything. We almost won the treble, bro. Why you want us to switch our offense for another player? I don't get it. At least start him as striker, bro. Well, bro, if it was up to me, I would do this. Like, I want to let it be known straight up. If it was up to me, I would do this. But I don't think Hansi Flick. There's politics involved. There's seniority involved, and this position, this spot is Lewandowski's to lose next season. It's just the truth. You know, there's no ifs and buts about it. So Rashford kind of rejected them. Okay. So you're saying that Rashford needs space. Okay. Wasn't that the same thing being said about Rafinha? See where I'm coming from? Okay, you're onto something. You're right. I do get it. I do get what you're saying. But I haven't seen it. I've seen Rafinha already have a couple of seasons. Even last season, when people wanted him out, I think Rafinha, I liked him. I was one of the people who said, you know what? Why don't people like him? He runs the field. He sweats every ounce of his body. He fights for the badge. I'm like, we need more players like this who are hurt every time they lose. And for whatever reason, a lot of Barcelona fans wanted him out, which I didn't really understand. But yeah, so as far as Rashford, so we'll see. I hope I'm wrong, man. Like, this is something that I think it's going to happen. But if I'm wrong, that means Barcelona is getting the best of him, and Barcelona is succeeding, and I am laughing at Dave for the rest of the season. How cool would that be if I'm laughing at Dave for the rest of the season? That would be something I sign every single day. Rashford was twerking for us before Villa loan. Yeah, he was. He was. Congrats, 2K, bro. Man, it's because of you guys. Otherwise, I wouldn't have anyone. Uh, Yo, okay, D Money. Everywhere I saw you on Instagram too, LOL. Aston Villa were struggling with FFP. That's why. Okay, so that's why they didn't get him. I was curious to see why Aston Villa didn't buy Rashford. So I guess that's my answer, guys. I'm 5 likes away from 100. That's historical. Let's make history together, man. Give me 5 more likes and we hit 100. We're getting to the end of the stream, by the way. But I am gonna read everyone because I respect you guys. I respect your time. But I am gonna head out to some family stuff. Says Villa couldn't afford the transfer fee. Thank you guys. I didn't know that. Last time we had an actual good left winger was when Neymar was here. To be honest, yeah, I said that. The last time Barcelona actually signed the left winger was Neymar, and here we are once again, finally getting a left winger. And I am hoping that Hansi Flick. See, I didn't want Rashford to come here because I knew that it was going to take some work for Hansi Flick to get him into the starting lineup, to get him into to his best form. And I didn't want Hansi Flick to go through that this season. I wanted to get more of a sure thing or somebody who can build for the future. But now that we have him, hey, let's get him up to speed, Flick. Let's get to work, baby. And I know better to do it right now before the preseason. So being a professional footballer means way more than the number of tricks and the up the sleeve and the dynamic mindset, experience, the physical strength. Yeah, I understand. I agree. Shame Mekat, exactly. If you don't have those, can you throw the tricks? Okay, so you guys are talking, not me. So he was his best playmaker against PSG in the second leg. Yes, that's why I think that he's getting a lot more money than he would have, because recency will tell us that he was actually cooking against PSG. He was doing a lot. So he can contribute to this Barca a lot, guys. So that's why we need to. That's why we're excited, Dave. You don't have to laugh about it. But if you look at him against PSG, you will figure out why Barcelona is getting this guy. I always like his play style, and Barca always rated Rashford. Yes. Rashford bullied Nuno Mendes. Oh, did he? Yeah, that's right, man. That's PSG against Aston Villa. That's on the right, too. That's crazy. Rashford is a good option off the bench, and I don't know why y'all allowing these Real Madrid fans get to y'all. Speak with balls to them. I hate to be bowing like approaching Real Madrid fans. Think like Jamal, bro. Why do you think I made this stream? Because I'm putting Dave in his place, man. That I'm never gonna be shy away. And then if that means tomorrow we're getting into a heated thing, then let it be. I'm good with that. So like and subscribe, guys. Thank you so much. Please like it. 99 likes, guys. One more. We're out of here and we're happy. So the thing of being Aston Villa wasn't his choice. He wanted Barca. Fati didn't want to leave in January. Okay. Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, so Ansu Fati didn't want to leave, so it didn't really work out with Barca and Rashford. But now things work out, and that's perfect. So yeah, basically that's the money that we would have paid Ansu Fati if you think about it. That's the money we would have paid to Ansu Fati. We're paying him to Rashford. That's it. Beanie Jr. LOL. I will take that off. Dennis, what it's up, man? Jason, I'll wait until making your points. I'll wait until making my points. Why? I'm not in the business of being right. You guys need to get this to your heads. I am not in the business of being right. I said I didn't want Rashford at Barca. I wanted Lookman. And after Lookman, I wanted Nusa. And after Nusa, I wanted Fofana. After Fofana, I was going to entertain the idea of getting Rashford. Now that we have Rashford, I have to support the deal because I got to support my club. So now that we got him, now I need him to prove me wrong. I'm not in the business of being right. World Cup season, everyone wants play time. Yeah. Flick and one Dumfries. So it will be interesting now who we get a left back, right? Who is going to be a right back? But Dumfries, I don't know if he wants to come here and play backup. That's the thing. We need a right back, in my opinion. I don't think we need a right back. It would be nice to have a right back. Okay, so that it's like me, right? I don't need a sports car because I had a sports car when I was single. Now I have a family. I have a family car. It would be nice to have a Porsche, but I don't need it. You know, like it would be nice to have a Porsche or some hot sports car, but I don't have it and I don't need it. But maybe someday I will just be like, you know what, I'm getting myself a car. So yeah. So it says left back position is way more important in my opinion. Yes, exactly, man. The left back is where we have issues. We had Balde injured, and what does that mean? Gerard Martin had to play, and what does that mean? We got cooked by Dumfries on both legs. So we need left back more than right back. Exactly, man. That's my point. I'm excited about Rooney Vargy. Remind me a bit of our... Yeah, I'm excited about Rooney Vargy, and I cannot wait. And I'm happy to hear that he wowed people in training camp. This is where it starts, folks. It starts in training. That's not the big old end-all. It's not everything, but it's something. It's not everything, but it's something. So yeah, I'm excited about watching him too. Dude, next season, it's like this. To me, I'm most excited, Mark Bernal, number 1, Bargy, number 2, and Rashford, number 3. And why do I have Rashford, number 3 is because I actually think he is more, I already know more of what I'm getting from him. That's why. So, look, Sarge Gnabry. Yeah, everybody brings him out with Flick, how he resurrected his career, and he's so great now. So far, 5 teams have spent more money, 200 million in transfers. We need to think seriously. If we're not able to continue competing, the management pushing us towards the next becoming Milan. No, don't worry about that. La Masia is never going to let this happen, okay? We are not Milan. We are not Inter Milan. We are FC Barcelona, baby. We have La Masia, who brings young talent all the time. And right now, as we stand, we have Virgili already waiting for a chance to play as a left back. So, Flick is our savior. Yes, he is in many, many ways. Not just coaching, also at the front office. We need someone else to play on both left and right. Agreed. Let's see what else. Okay, wasn't Piqué a United reject? I don't think so. I think Barcelona just wanted him back, and he wanted to be back as well. So why is Carnage even in the chat? He should be focused on his own team. Don't hate on Madridistas, man. It makes us grow. The more people that come in the chat, the more the algorithm it's going to push it to my audience. And I always appreciate people coming on and giving me whatever they think that they want to give me. And just, even if it's Real Madrid fans, just welcome every Real Madrid fan, talk to them, argue with them. That's all fun and games, right? The only Martin stinks. Yeah, he does. Gerard Martin, I already said that. He really sucks. Banderson can play on both sides. Banderson will be great, especially the fact that we didn't unload that money. We didn't unload that money on Nico Williams. So now we have money that we can spend on Banderson if we want to upgrade at that position, right? Yeah, Kunde and Eric aren't right backs. Yeah. Well, they're not right backs, but Kunde has an incredible chemistry with Lamine Yamal. So I don't want to mess with that. I have a big saying: if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I love that saying because it's true. It's very, very, very true. I will be there in the chat tomorrow for sure for the debate. Yeah, you guys need to be there with my man Football Carnage. Tomorrow we're gonna be debating, and apparently he's bringing in Stream Dave to put me in my place. But you know what? I'm a small content creator, and I will have something to say about it. Hey. My man Carnage, man, coming through donation, man. Thank you so much, man. I'm sorry I didn't put you to the front of the line. I'm not savvy with these things. I think this is barely like my 3rd or 4th donation ever in the history of my channel. So I don't know how to do these things when it comes to donations. It might be because it's OBS. I think on StreamYard, I can have a better overlook of donations than here. Hey, volume, new to the channel here. Real Madrid fans love to gloat and talk about ball is kicked. And talk before a ball is kicked. They're doing the same last season, exactly, right? When they got Mbappe, if Mbappe lands Madrid, right, the world needs to get ready, whatever. Yeah. Like right now, he's talking about Dean, he's talking about this, the trend. Come on, Dave. Yeah, doubting Rashford, right? Always doubters. It's good to have doubters, dude. Rashford is going to have a chip on his shoulder next season. Watch. He's going to have a chip on his shoulder. But yeah, man, you guys have killed it in the chat, though. It says, damn, you got 2K fast. Did I miss that Yamal shirt giveaway? No. The Yamal giveaway is still very much in place right now. Remember, the shirt just came out a couple days ago, so I couldn't get it until then. And I just purchased it. It's on the way, and we got to 2,000 subscribers, so I'm giving it away. Some lucky guy is going to get this, so stay tuned. As soon as I get the Lamine Yamal jersey, I'm going to schedule a giveaway live stream, and that's when it's going to be happening. But I will give you instructions. You need to go comment on the Pathetic Club video. All the new comments on that video are going to have a spot into the jar that I'm going to do old-fashioned way here at the channel, guys. Rashford has to cook, and he just needs to work hard. Just imagine Dumfries and Jamal, and it would be crazy, insane attack. Yeah, well, what I like about Dumfries more than anything is that he would add size in the box on the defensive end. That's one thing that I think that Barcelona really needs. How much would Nusa cost? He would cost about 40, from what I know. Van der Sar looks like Semedo to me. Timok is Sesko for 100 million. Nusa, it's probably 70 million. No, Nusa is not 70 million. Leao, it's 70 million. Nusa, it's like 40, which is, this is the year to get him. Next year, he's going to play much better, going to be much more toned, and we're going to have to pay around 70 for him. So we could have saved 30 million. Watch. Mark my words. He's going to go for about 70 next season. Guys, please like the stream. I always appreciate it. I'm getting to the end of the chats right now. And I will bounce, guys. But thank you, guys. Man, 2019 subscribers. That's a lot for me. This is not going to work. Okay, let's not be negative. A lot of people said that about Rafinha last season. And look where we are now. Ballon d'Or season, baby. You just never know, man. Just let it marinate. Yes, Piqué was a United reject. He did not get any time in United. Okay, yeah. You know more than I do. Says Rashford is better than Nico. So yeah. I mean, I don't agree with this. I think his ceiling might be better than Nico, and he may get more stats. But for what we needed, which is more dribbles, more breaking the lines, more breaking the low blocks, I think Nico Williams would have been a little bit better. But guys, this has been a fire show. I had so much fun doing this. I'm going to be doing this more often, guys. And I appreciate every single one of you who tuned in on a Sunday, right? Sunday afternoon. And I appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you for watching. Please check out all my other videos. And I am going to have another live stream midweek, somewhere around maybe Wednesday. And just activate the notification bell, because I'm going to have a lot of surprise streams and a lot of videos coming through. Check out all my videos if you haven't. If you're new around here, check out all my content, like and subscribe and comment all your thoughts and let me know how you feel about Barcelona and all the videos that have been made recently. I believe they deserve a little bit more love, a little bit more views, so you guys will help me out to even reach more people, right? Those are the small things you guys can do to help us grow. But guys, this was a fire show, one of the best shows I've ever had in the history of this channel. We reached 109 likes, and I have you guys to thank you for it. Guys, I will catch you guys on the next video. You guys have a happy Sunday and a beautiful week. Visca el Barça.